everyone, and welcome to Good Day, Kansas.
So every hometown has spooky, scary legends and haunted houses, right? We happen to be in a town that has dozens of them.
We're in Atchison, one of the most haunted towns in all of Kansas, and today we're getting a tour of a house with paranormal activity.
That's right, we're gonna meet Maria Miller with Visit Atchison. She knows a thing or two about the haunted houses here. We're gonna visit the Sallie House. Ready?
Let's do it.
The land for the house was acquired in 1866 by Michael Finney. We do know that there are 3 deaths for sure in the house of natural causes. So Charles Finney is the doctor that lived in the house, Michael Finney's son. And the story that we tell, that's long time been told, is that a young mother rushes her daughter Sallie to the doctor's house in the middle of the night. She's complaining of stomach pains and her appendix had burst. So the doctor had to begin operating before the anesthesia could take full effect. So her last memory is of a man that she believed was hurting her instead of helping her. So a lot of people associate scratches with the house, like appearing on their body. So a lot of people think, oh, maybe she was scratching for her life on the operating table, so maybe that's where that comes from. But there's actually no historical evidence whatsoever of this event ever occurring. Okay. And so we also had an artist do a rendition of Sallie for us. He saw Sallie actually in front of the basement door. Okay. So he drew that before he had ever been into the house. So we're gonna go in the basement.
Oh my goodness.
So when you look around you, the basement is made of limestone. All of our major buildings in town, our courthouse, the Santa Fe Depot, where the visitor center is, are all limestone. And a lot of the older homes, they're based a lot of the older homes.
I'm so sorry. No. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
So if you've heard about this, it's true. It was a pentagram. So there was a woman that lived here. She is believed to be a witch. The owner threw some paint on it. There were different symbols that she had put on doorways and windows upstairs. So she did live here for a little bit. And no one's lived in the house since 2004. So that was the last time anyone lived here. So a lot of people want to talk about how they feel like the basement is some sort of portal that spirits can come in and out of. And so you have this infamous hole here that a lot of people like to investigate. If you look, it looks like at one point there was a cellar and they built this into the house from the cellar. Okay. No one really knows for sure. But what's interesting is when different teams come and investigate, like do paranormal investigations, experiences are always very different in the basement, whereas other parts of the house, you hear kind of a lot of the same stories. So that would aid that whole theory that maybe things can move in and out of the basement.
So you're saying that upstairs people hear similar stories, but down here it's
it seems to always kind of be different, yeah. Some people really feel like they're connected to something, like it's somebody they know.
Wow.
And so maybe this can allow them to come in and interact with them. Other people think there's things that come in through the basement that shouldn't be in the house, that maybe are a little, more menacing. I don't know.
Okay.
So this is the nursery. So people come into the house and they bring toys and they try to encourage play. So these are things that have been acquired. I recently found this doll and I got her because she looks like Sallie. You're gonna dream about this tonight.
Oh, man.
In bed.
Oh my God.
There was a lady sitting on the bed and she felt like there was like a child or somebody sitting with her. Aww. And the EVP, the electronic voice projector, said, "Tiger," and all of a sudden this thing went, "Tigers go roar," and it creeped us all out. We were all like, okay, that was weird.
How do you explain that?
Right? And then this guy goes off. You have to physically tap the top of him. I don't know, I can always get in the EVP too, and we can try it a little bit in here if you want.
Maybe later.
Maybe now? Okay, I'll go get it.
Okay, get it. Yeah, get it.
So you can ask questions to see if anybody's here. But I've been in here where people have had personal experiences, like they feel like it's a loved one or someone they know.
It will say certain words back to us.
Sing. That just played, right? That was singing. And you were dancing.
Wait, what? So
Does it want someone to sing?
No.
You want this guy to play? Well, if you want him to play, you have to tap him. He was singing.
Bed.
Bed! Yeah! Go sit on the bed.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you just feel like a cool breeze though? I'm not lying, I promise I did.
So people will talk about feeling like temperature changes, they'll get chills, like something's next to them. And on the bed, I've had a lot of people have experiences where they felt like someone was sitting on the bed with them or someone was touching the back of their neck when they were on the bed. So we're gonna go into this front bedroom. I call it the master bedroom. I do not like, not because of that, I just don't like that closet.
Jillian, look in the closet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, seriously, if it like talks.
So
or
they
something,
like
I'm
found
running back
a
towards
bag
the
of
top.
dolls.
Okay.
I'm not putting my back towards it.
And so she has been at the Villisca Axe Murder House. So they named her Patty House after Johnny Hauser, who manages that house. And she's been at the Melbourne Manor in Iowa, and so now she's spending some time here.
Where's a different story?
What was that?
I don't know. I thought I heard something.
That was footsteps. Did you hear it?
I thought I like
The
felt,
creaking?
I thought I felt like, you know, when you're standing somewhere.
Did you hear that?
Floorboards move behind you.
That's what I heard.
That's
the
what
creak.
I felt.
Guys.
My heart's beating so fast right now.
Alright, wind it
It
up.
like really is.
Let's go.
All right, guys, whether or not the Sallie House truly is haunted, you're gonna have to find out for yourself, but we definitely have our opinions.
I don't know if you can tell by the look on our faces. We were scared the whole time. A lot of paranormal activity going on in there. If you have the courage, you can spend the night.
I don't know about all that. My heart rate is still up right now. But come check them out. Big thank you to Visit Atchison and, of course, Maria Miller. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Day Kansas after this.